God says, listen carefully, this is not a story or a metaphor, and it's not a coincidence. This is a message from heaven reaching your soul today for a reason much bigger than you realize. Someone in your family, someone whose name stirs deep in your heart, is quietly dying inside, and only heaven knows. They aren't poisoned by food or medicine, but in spirit, mind, and heart. A woman, someone you wouldn't expect, has given them a poison that eats away at their soul every hour. This poison is made of spiritual stress, manipulation, guilt, and hidden control. They are dying from the inside out. God says this truth will shake your soul. It's your last chance to open your heart. Heaven has been watching this for months. The angels have seen the lies and manipulation. This woman looks innocent to others but whispers cruel words that make your loved one doubt themselves, feel weak and worthless, like nothing they do is ever enough. Her words are like arrows filled with poison. Your loved one smiles in front of others but cries silently at night, praying for relief and rescue. God says you are their rescue. This is not a small matter. The damage is serious. Their soul is tired, and they are pulling away from life. You've seen the signs. They don't talk or smile like before, and they've lost interest in what once made them happy. You told yourself they were just tired or stressed, but God says no. You were shown these signs to wake your spirit up. They are being spiritually choked, and it's getting worse. That woman you sense is doing this on purpose. She acts innocent and kind but is spiritually dangerous. She uses spiritual blackmail, guilt, and mind control, old, subtle witchcraft. Your loved one has been too kind and trusting to see the trap until now. Their body shows signs: sleepless nights, heart pain, loss of appetite, panic attacks, and feeling like they're losing their mind. God says they are not crazy, they are under spiritual attack. But God also says you were born to be their warrior, to break the chains and bring light in the darkness. You were never meant to stay silent. God chose you because you have the courage your loved one lost. You carry the fire that was stolen from them by this woman. Now is the time to act, not with anger or shouting, but with heaven's authority. Speak the truth. Pray over your loved one. Break the soul ties this woman has made in their mind. If you don't, their condition will worsen, and physical illness may come. God has delayed it for your sake, but time is running out. There's more. God says this woman has a secret plan. She benefits when your loved one is weak and controlled by her. She feeds on their pain, stealing spiritual energy. She doesn't want them to heal but to stay dependent, small, quiet, and apologetic. God says this is not love, it's control. The worst part is she pretends to protect your loved one, using words like "I just want what's best" or "they couldn't survive without me." But those are lies from darkness. God says everything hidden must come to light now. You've been praying for answers, wondering why things felt off, why your spirit was uneasy around certain people or places, why your dreams had cages, shadows, or tears. It's all connected. The spiritual world has been warning you. Archangel Michael has stood at your door, protecting you and holding back attacks. But now it's your turn to act. you're the only one who can see the signs because God gave you spiritual eyes and prophetic sensitivity. That's why you feel what others ignore, why your dreams come true, and why your heart races reading this. Deep down, your soul knows you were born for this mission to save someone you love before it's too late. God says speak now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The enemy wants you to wait, but waiting one more day could cause more damage, another wound, another breakdown. God has seen the worst that could happen, but it's not yet fixed. It can still be undone if you act now. This woman's need to control may come from her own pain or trauma, but now she is a vessel of destruction, hiding behind a mask of care. Even strong family members missed it because she is so good at pretending. But God says you see it now. Trust what your spirit knows. Your loved one might even defend this woman because spiritual manipulation confuses people. They might say, she is not that bad, or she is helped me, but God says don't believe those words. Look at the results. Their life is fading, their joy disappearing, their soul shrinking. No good tree produces bad fruit. You must step in. Start with prayer. Speak protection over your loved one. Ask God to break every invisible chain. Declare that all evil influences must leave their mind, soul, and body. Then gently talk to your loved one. Tell them they're not crazy, their feelings are real, and they are under pressure from a destructive spirit. Let them know God sees their pain and sent you to help. You might face resistance. The woman may try harder to manipulate and turn others against you with lies. But God says stand firm. Heaven will protect you. Truth will shine, and light always defeats darkness. Once the chains break, your loved one will slowly come back to life. They will smile, laugh, and remember who they are. One day, they will thank you, saying, "You saved me." God says your obedience now is more important than you realize. This act of love will save not just one life, but future generations. The cycle of silent suffering and spiritual abuse will end with you. You are the breaker, the restorer, the light bearer. But time is running out. This is urgent, not next week, not when you feel ready. The enemy never stops, but heaven has already sent an angel to help you. Archangel Michael is right beside you now. Do not be afraid. This message came to you because God chose you and trusts you to carry this truth and act with courage. You are not alone. Every step you take will have divine support. Let your loved one be free. Let healing begin. Let truth be stronger than lies. Let love overcome fear. Let this be the moment heaven says, "They did it. They saved the one I loved." God says this is no accident. You were meant to see these words. This is a divine message sent to you because heaven can no longer allow you to stay in the dark. Someone close to you is slowly dying inside, silently hurting from spiritual poison caused by this woman's lies, control, and manipulation. You may not see it, but God does. God reveals the truth now because it can't stay hidden. This woman hides her poison behind a mask, but you see through it. Your loved one is too kind and quiet to tell the whole truth, but their soul is crying out for help. You might think they're okay, but God says look again. Their soul needs you. This moment is urgent. If you don't act, the damage might become permanent. This woman must be removed spiritually from your family's life, not with anger or violence, but with truth, prayer, and God's power. She has already caused enough harm. Your loved one is weaker and more withdrawn because of her. God says stop doubting your feelings. Your worry is the Holy Spirit warning you. For too long, these warnings were quiet whispers. Now they are loud calls. Your action is needed. You might ask, why me? God says, because I put my light in you. I gave you strength and truth. You are the watchman for your family. You are not meant to be silent while darkness grows. God knows your heart. You don't want to fight, but you ache for your loved one who is breaking quietly. Their health is failing. Their faith is shaking. They don't understand why, but now you do because heaven revealed it. It's not too late. Pray, speak life, protect their peace, and remove the woman's spiritual control. She must be silenced and blocked from their life. God will do the rest, but He needs you to step forward. Don't confront with anger, confront with truth. Let your prayers be fire. Let your words be a shield. Tell your loved one you see them, you know something is wrong, and they don't have to suffer alone anymore. God promises, if you act now, He will restore what was lost, strengthen their body, bring peace to their mind, expose the truth, and shame the one who caused harm. But you must act now. Waiting is dangerous. The woman's influence is growing, touching your loved one's money, mind, and health. That's why they are falling apart. They may not see it, but you must. God asks you to be their shield and protector. He will give you strength. You won't be alone. Angels, including Archangel Michael, will protect you. The next few days are critical. Pray with your loved one. Open their heart so healing can start. The truth must be spoken. This woman fears your strength. She avoids direct confrontation and uses whispers, confusion, and division to isolate her victims. But your light can chase away every shadow. Heaven trusts you. God chose you to save this person from silent destruction. Don't wait for another sign. This is the sign. Don't wait for proof. This is proof. Don't ask, what if I'm wrong? Ask, what if I'm right? And stay silent. Your courage today will save tomorrow. This is not a burden but a mission from God. You weren't chosen because you're perfect but because you are willing. Even when others ignore the call, your heart listens. You may not know everything now, but start by surrounding your loved one with love. Pray protection over them every day and night. Light a candle. Call on God's covering. Break every curse, negative word, and spiritual influence from this woman. Ask God to fill your loved one's heart with peace, clarity, and joy. Let your prayers be louder than lies. Let your faith be stronger than fear. God says the enemy cannot have this person. Their future is too important. Their heart is too pure. Their role in your family's future is too great. That's why the attack was so strong and the pressure so heavy. You are not alone. God is with you. He will guide your words, give you wisdom, and surround your family with light. Don't ignore this urgency. What's happening behind the scenes is serious. This woman tried to stay hidden but can't hide from God or you anymore. Open your spiritual eyes. Watch her closely. Listen to what she says when she thinks no one's listening. Ask questions. Protect your loved one. Give them a safe space to speak. When the truth comes out, healing will begin. You will see a change only God can make. God says, "Trust me. I'm working. I'm revealing. I'm restoring. But I need you to move." This is not just about one person. It's about breaking a cycle. This woman has done this before and thrived on chaos, but not anymore. This is where it ends. This is where light wins. You are the chosen one to make it happen. Heaven rejoices every time you act in love, protect the innocent, and speak for those who cannot speak. God honors that. Today, heaven watches you closely. Your next move matters. Pray without fear. Speak with courage. Love fiercely. Remember, you are not alone. God is with you. Nothing will go wrong. You are safe. Trust God and pray. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages. Consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.